Today's workout is going to begin with a warm-up, the instep anchored reaching lat stretch. With a golf club or a pole, anchor it to the instep of your forward foot. Take your lead arm, grab onto the top of the club or the pole, and then lightly let the pole fall away from you so that you stretch your tricep, the back of your shoulder, and your lats. Bend at the hips as far as you can to increase the width of the stretch. Let's do 2 sets of 10 in each direction to get ourselves warmed up for the day. Next, let's get our lower body warmed up with half circle foot traces. Balancing on one leg with all of your weight, take your opposite foot and trace a half circle from front to back. Let's do 2 sets of 10 foot traces on each leg. Next warm-up exercise is hip openers. Grab onto a wall or a chair for support if you need it. Raise one leg in front of you so that the knee is at least hip height, and then swing that leg out to the side as far as you can. Bring it back to the original starting position and lower it to the ground, and then repeat. Let's do 2 sets of 10 hip openers on each leg. Our next warm-up exercise is supported reaching squats. Once again, with a pole or a golf club, set it one arm width out to your side. Grab onto the top of the club with your lead arm, and then squat by pushing your hips back toward the back of the room and down. As you squat, you're going to increase the stretch in your tricep and the back of your shoulder as well as your lat. Let's do 2 sets of 10 reaching squats on each side. Our first exercise is simply baseball swings. With a weighted club, start with the club resting on your back shoulder. Raise your lead leg and briefly balance with your knee about hip height. Then step forward before swinging the club around your body into the finish position. Make sure we get the sequencing down. Once again, balance briefly at the top with your leg, then step toward the target, then swing. Let's do 2 sets of 10 swings in each direction. Our next exercise is single leg rotations. With one leg balanced on a chair or a bench, take a golf club and hold it out in front of you at chest height. Then simply rotate over the top of your lead leg. Aggressively return the club to the original starting position. 2 sets of 10 on each leg. Next, we have medicine ball overhead step and throws. With a weighted ball or a medicine ball, step toward your target while throwing a ball toward a wall with 2 hands as aggressively as you can. As you throw the ball, contract your core or your stomach as forcefully as you can. Let's do 2 sets of 10 with each leg leading. Now here's the same exercise from the side view, and you'll notice how I alternate legs, stepping toward the target. Notice also how aggressively I contract my core or my stomach in order to forcefully throw the ball forward. This is a great exercise for developing power in your golf swing. Next, we're going to do a variation of the same drill that we just did, only this time we're going to start perpendicular to the wall. This is going to be very similar to a baseball throwing motion, only we're going to throw the medicine ball with 2 hands overhead as we rotate toward the target. From a starting position, bring your lead leg up and briefly balance with the ball over your back shoulder. Then step toward the target. As you rotate toward that target, throw the ball as aggressively as you can against the wall. And here's that same exercise from the face-on view. You'll notice how I bring the ball up over my back shoulder, lift my lead leg, briefly pause, notice the weight shift between back leg and forward leg. Notice once again how aggressively I contract my core as I throw that ball overhead. Let's do 2 sets of 10 throws in each direction, alternating legs.